What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Galaxy Queen Star. So I just finished watching the battle between Math Hoffa versus Snake Eyes. So this was a much anticipated battle, especially after the face-off. So I was pretty excited to see it. Now I had a prediction blog where I felt like Snake Eyes was gonna take it. Because I saw a lot of his battles and I know how he raps and how he do his thing. So I really believe Snake Eyes was gonna take it. So let's get right into it. I wrote a few bars down, that I like, not too many, just a brief recap. All right, so Snake Eyes, he wanted to go first. So he goes, lead banger, because no matter how you shoot it, you still die. Craig Sager. So y'all know Craig Sager. He used to be a reporter for basketball. He was around in the early 80s up until like the early 2000s, and he died from leukemia. So, that was a bar around Craig Sager. Next bar. Chop this up a little bit. He goes, dot, dot, dot. But you let heat cock, headshot what? You couldn't even aim at T-top. So, that was a diss to Math on a battle he had with T-top. All right, next bar. Last time you jotted anything that we considered hot came at Double Impact when Cortez fucked up the Millie Rock. So in this round, he was basically saying, Math is trash, and he hasn't been hot for a minute, even though he claims to be a legend. Next battle. He says something, and then he goes into this bar, he goes, Cal in his face, like, all right, Cal in his face, like, do you remember Summer Madness 1? But the way he said it, the way he did it was fire. Cal in his face, like, do you remember Summer Madness 1? And he was all up in Math's face. Do you remember Summer Madness 1? So you just had to see the battle to understand that bar. That was fire. I mean, I'm sure you understand it. Cal in his face, Calico was in Math's face in Summer Madness 1, basically. So the whole time that Snake Eyes is trying to come at, Math Hoffa literally standing like this, and he's rocking back and forth. And whenever Snake Eyes try to get close to his arm, like all up in his face, I see Math Hoffa kind of like elbowing him, like get away from me type of thing. Like Math don't play. Like you can't be trying to get too close to him, because he will debo you. Like he will get you up out of his face. Math don't play that. This is going to be the last bar. Fuck the fancy talk. I'm with all action. Big pole, longer than a neck on Braxton. So I thought that was kind of fire. One of the Braxtons, the dark-skinned Braxton, she has a long neck. She's the tallest sister out of all the Braxtons, and she has a really long neck, like a giraffe almost. So I thought that was kind of clever and fire at the same time. So that was all I wrote, just few bars for the first round. That was Snake Eyes. So now we're gonna go into Math Hoffa round, his first round. Okay, so his first round, he goes, yo, DNA, PG killer, dot, dot, dot. But we all know a hammer went upside a homie's head last time I was this close to a dot member. And he said that all up in, Snake Eyes grill. So that was hot. He was referring to, of course, Mook, I believe he was referring to. The dot member when he had a hammer. I guess him and Mook had a fight back in those days. Next bar. Now, before I read this bar, he was talking about how Snake Eyes is now a dot member, you know what I'm saying? But it's funny and ironic that they never show up at his battles to support him or anything. So he was basically saying, you deceiving people, telling people you a dot member, but why your crew, why your dot member family is never around with you. So then he goes into this bar. I guess you that G.I. Joe Snake Eyes, cause even to your team, your identity's unknown, you dumb clone. That's what he says. I guess you that G.I. Joe Snake Eyes, cause even to your team, your identity's unknown, you dumb clone. So I thought that was kind of hot. Next bar. You stole the bar from me in your last joint. So how you gonna get me murked? Oh, I get it. This snake want to kill me, so he bit me first. I thought that was fire. You know, if a snake bites you, a certain snake, you know, so not all snakes, but like I think it's a python snake, like certain snakes, if you get bitten by a snake, you can die unless you get immediately medical attention. But if not, you will die. So I thought that was a fire bar. You stole the bar from me in your last joint, so how you gonna get me murk? Oh, I get it. This snake want to kill me, so he bit me first. I thought that was fire. Next line. 2 shots to his chest. That's what happens when me and these frauds meet. The 3rd shot'll take your top off quick, like our streets. You in a danger zone, nigga. I thought that was fire because that was a freestyle bar. This is the same day that our streets had a battle with Danger Zone. And as you can see, Math, had our streets and Danger Zone in one of his bars. Talking about, take your top off quick. And remember T-Top? I don't know, whoever didn't see the battle probably would not know, but in one of these battles, it was R Street versus Danger Zone. R Streets had T-Top come in one of his rounds. T-Top did not deliver. He just wound up walking off the stage. So it's funny to me how Math thought about this bar to say in his first round. That was kind of clever. 2 shots to his chest. That's what happens when me and these frauds meet. The 3rd shot'll take your top off quick, like our streets. You in the danger zone, nigga. That was fire. Next bar. Look at me, king. You came out here to earn some respect. You want to impress me? Look to the left without turning your neck. That was funny and fire at the same time. And it's funny to me because Snake started getting mad. Like you could tell he was emotional. You know what I'm saying? Because the crowd, because Math was winning the crowd over. Math was definitely winning the crowd over. So I noticed Snake Eyez getting emotional. He's saying stuff like, "You just lost. You just lost. You effing trash. You effing trash. You just why is he talking through Math's battle?" Math was being very respectful. Math did not talk through Snake Eyez battle at all when he went in his first round. Now that Math trying to spit some fire bars, Snake Eyez want to start talking in his round. So Math even said, "Yo, chill, chill, chill. I didn't do that to you in your round. Chill, chill." And Snake Eyez chilled. But it was funny to me how emotional he was getting though. All right, this is the last bar from the first round for Math. Alright, I heard Tay-Rock battling goods. What's that match about? Gun bars? Nigga, I got the goods to rap about. And then he kept continuing the bar, but that was fire. I got the goods to rap about. So he basically calling them out. Alright, so now we're going to go to round 2. Now, who do I have for that first round? I definitely give that first round to Math. You know, his first round was clean. His first round was good, fire bars. He delivered, great performance, and he really controlled that stage and controlled that crowd. You know what I'm saying? He projected his voice great. Sometimes his voice went up, sometimes it went low, and he did very good. He clearly, to me, took that first round. All right, so now we're going to go into the second round. All right, so this is from Snake Eyez. I only wrote down 3 bars. Second round, Snake Eyez. I remember selling weed in high school. I was bugging in. Fuck Math. I was cutting gym. I'm talking as soon as we hit the hallway, I showed Pac like Birdie in Above the Rim. So that was hot. You remember Above the Rim movie? Birdie, that was Pac, that was Tupac, that was his name in that movie. So that was kind of hot. Next bar, he goes, this was a little line that I like that he said. That $150 on his face, I'll make it 300. That was fire. You know, $150, two $150s equal 300. So that was kind of nice. Last bar in the second round, he goes, Morgan Freeman, Mountain Dew. I'll show you how to put a legend on ice. I've been nice. So I thought that was fire. Morgan Freeman, I think that was like a commercial that Morgan Freeman had for Mountain Dew commercial or something. And he said, I put a legend on ice. And you know, Morgan Freeman is a legend in the acting world, the acting business. So I thought that was fire. But it was a part in this second round that did not land and didn't go so well with Snake Eyez. it was a part in the round where he had some documents or something, and he looks to Math and he was like, "Yo," he starts passing out the paper to the people on the stage, and he's passing out the paper to the front people in the front row of the audience, and then he's looking at Math and he's like, "Yo, remember when you didn't pay, when you didn't give him his shirts? I don't know who shirts, but some fan Math supposedly didn't give him his shirts that he paid for." So people was confused, like what's going on? People didn't understand the stuff that he was passing out, the document. It just didn't go over so well. It didn't land, and I just thought that was really a failed move on Snake Eyes' attempt. That wasn't good. It really made him look bad in that second round. All right, so now we're gonna go to Math for the second round. Let's see how Math did. So I only wrote 2 bars down for Math. I got a question, and I ain't trying to be mean, right? But how the fuck you crip and you can't even see right? So that was funny. People was like, "Damn, leave him alone, Math." He had a lot of like eyes, like jokes about his eye and him being handicapped because he can't see. He had a lot of eye jokes for Snake Eyes. Next bar he goes, Cuzzo, tonight, I know you wanted to shine. This is the Boy Wonder versus Daredevil. I'm robbing you blind. See, he had a lot of blind and stuff about his eyes in this battle. Okay, so that concludes round 2 for both Math and Snake Eyes. I'm gonna come back and let y'all know who I think won that second round. To me, that second round was debatable only because, first of all, I do believe that Snake Eyes had better material in that second round. But when he tried to do that thing when he was passing out the documents and that was just a bad, it was just a bad call, and it made his round really go down a lot. Like he lost a lot of kudo points for me in that round. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, to me, his material was better than Math's. Now with Math, he must have stumbled like once or twice in that second round, but it was nothing major. It wasn't no big choke or nothing, so, but he still performed better and he took his time spitting the bar. So that's why I feel like that second round is a little debatable. It could go either way. So let's go to the third. Now the third round was my best round. Okay, the third round was the best round. So now we're gonna go back to Snake Eyes' third round. But first, let me get my juice. I'll be back, y'all. Okay, so let's start with the third round, y'all. Okay, now this third round was a great round, okay? This third round was Snake Eyes' best round of the night. All right, so let's start. So this bar I chopped it up in the beginning, ... Like I catch you niggas lacking at your lick scene barbecue. I'll pull up, grab Taz. Math don't end up dead for some shit that ain't involving you, and get your death mixed up with another nigga like Big T's article. So I thought that was fire, because not too long ago it was everybody knows that this person named Big T died. And even one of my co-workers from the job had texted me like, "Yo, I heard Big T died." And I'm assuming it's the Big T from the battle rap community, but it wasn't. It was a Big T who is also a rapper, but he's a rapper in Houston, Texas. So that was a little bit of a confusion, so I thought that was kind of nice. Next bar. They get shook round me. Niggas have all them blind jokes till they eatin' smushed down peas. Stick the hook IVs, or they shank took one of his eyes out. Now the doc say he gonna look like me. I know I messed it up. I'm gonna say it again. They get shook round me. Niggas have all them blind jokes till they eatin' smushed down peas. Stick the hook IVs, or they shank took one of the eyes out. Now the doc say he gonna look like me. So he did a little jokey joke on himself about his own eyes, So I thought that was kind of fire. That was nice. So this part I really wanted to get to, this last bar. So he pulls out a picture. It was a blown up photo of Mav, a photo, and I follow Mav on Instagram. It was a photo on Mav's Instagram page, and I remember this picture too. I actually liked it. Okay, but Mav was bald head and it was real shiny, like, you know, he was just took a face picture, and he has a bald head, Mav, now, and the lighting was so bright, so Snake Eyes wound up blowing up this picture. He had it on stage, had Twerk holding it up for everybody to see on stage and to the audience. So he was like, yo, you know, he say a line to the audience like, yo, I'm about to roast him, basically. So y'all say, get at him, you know. So he pulls out this photo. So he goes, you pinto bean, I could see the light ass nigga. He just kept saying that. You Miss Bonnie in the head ass nigga. You this nigga. You know, he just kept saying that. And the crowd was like, get him, get at him, get at him. So once he said, you Miss Bonnie in the head ass nigga, then Bonnie comes out. And I'm like, oh shit, that was fire how Bonnie come out looking all sexy as she always does, and she goes, you can't keep your dick up in the bed ass nigga. And you know the crowd went wow when she said that. Then she goes, you rather eat the ass than give the head ass nigga. You know, so she say that, the crowd go wild again. Like the crowd went crazy when Bonnie was spitting her bars and saying what she was saying. They both was doing that. You this ass nigga. You that ass nigga. So that was it. After Bonnie said her last, you know, funny bars, you know, Snake Eyes called time, and that was it. It took a minute for everybody to just calm the hell down, because everybody was turned up in that crowd once that whole thing happened, when Bonnie came out and said what she said. So now I'm thinking to myself, oh God, how is Math going to top that? You know what I'm saying? How is Math going to come back from that? That was a fire round from Snake Eyes. That was Snake Eyes' best round of that battle. So I'm like, oh God, you know, Math going to have to do something. So I wrote down some 3 nice bars. So Math surprised me, because he came back with a nice rebuttal for Twerk, because Twerk was all laughing. And when Twerk was laughing, when that picture was being, you know, shown to everybody, Math was like, you talking and you talking? At least you talking. So he was mad that Twerk was laughing so hard at him. So when everybody calmed down, now it's Math go. Math says something about Twerk, like, I'd rather have a bald head than a scalp like that. He says something like that. And then right after that, he go into this bar where he says, and as far as Bonnie, you really want to go that ramen route? You talking about eating ass? I watch your battles. You got other nigga shit coming out your mouth. Yo, that shit was fire. The way he said it, like, he was like, you got other nigga shit coming out your mouth. Like, he was fire. That was a banging rebuttal, yo. Everybody was like, yeah. Like, they were even more crazy when Nav said it, because y'all all remember when Bonnie stole them bars, like the whole round, she was stealing this guy's whole rounds in one of her battles. And she later did apologize for that, but she basically stole somebody's whole battle or round, you know what I'm saying? So it was funny. I'm going to say it again. And as far as Bonnie, you really want to go the ramen route? You talking about eating ass? I watch your battles. You got other niggas shit coming out your mouth. So then after the crowd calmed down, then he started going into the battle. So he goes, 3 battles in 3 weeks. I give these herbs the business. I'm running around snatching bags like Twerk at Christmas. Nigga, give it up. You know, so he continues the bar. I thought that was nice. Last bar. Y'all booked this shit wishing it would be fire. Y'all gave him pop juice, but he couldn't handle the ambitions of a rider. Like, that nigga beat you twice. How's your rap sheet flyer? I saw a rider fuck up your drive like a backseat driver. You know, so that was hot. You know, he lost. Snake Eyes lost to to Ryder, the battle rapper Ryder, twice apparently. I saw one of the battles, but I didn't know they battled twice. So that was fire, you know. So who do of course the third round I definitely give to Snake Eyes. You know, I enjoyed his entire third round. He was fire. He came with it, and he should have had that same aggression for his first two rounds. You know, I'm kind of disappointed in Snake Eyes because I've seen better battles than this one. You know what I'm saying? And as far as Math is concerned, he did better in the battle with Ill Will. He was more turned up with Ill Will, but he still did good in this battle too. So I definitely give the first round to Math, and I definitely give the third round to Snake Eyes. So it really boils down to the second round, which I feel is debatable. Okay, but since Snake Eyes really dropped the ball when he started passing that document out, he had a lot of dry spots in that round too. You know, I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna edge it to Math. You know, I'm gonna edge it to Math because Math had crowd control. You know, Math had stage presence. He was taking his time. He was delivering great. You know what I'm saying? He seemed so confident in his rounds too. You know, whereas Snake Eyes, he kept trying to talk to Math through Math's rounds. You could tell he was getting irritated and agitated. I feel like he knew Math was winning, so he was trying to mess him up in a way by talking and stuff in his rounds. You know, and Math had to check him a few times. Like, yo, chill, I ain't do that. Stop talking. Pay attention. Like, stop talking. Math checked him a few times. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely give it to Math 2-1. But I ain't mad if y'all say that Snake Eyes has a 2-1 because it's really debatable. It really boils down to that second round. But definitely the first to Math. Definitely the third to Snake Eyes. It really comes down to the second round. If Snake Eyes would have never did that thing where he dropped the ball by passing out that document and it was just a long dry spot, it was a lot of confusion when he did that, he possibly would have won this battle if he didn't do that part. But because he did that and people was confused, he lost a lot of points in my opinion. He really did. Like, to me, that's worse than a stumble even. You know what I'm saying? He lost a lot of points. Alright, so congratulations to Math. He's doing his thing. He's on a come up again. I'm happy for him. Congratulations, Math. You took this battle 2-1. Alright, y'all. I hope y'all enjoy my recap and y'all appreciate my bars that I'll be spitting. Alright, so y'all have a good night and I'll see y'all another time. And remember, there's no night without stars. Later.